and welcome to the Marketa Stadium, located in the picturesque city of Prague. Our setting for the climatic final of the Under-18 Rugby Europe Championship, with the young Lelos of Georgia back in the spotlight, having stormed through this tournament with real authority after a strong campaign. They take on a spirited Spain side that have won our hearts and challenged expectations all week long. Georgia, coming in as defending champions, have shown why they're the team to beat. They started with a 64-7 win against Poland, and in the semis, they dispatched Czechia 26 points to 7, tightening their grip on this competition. Their attacking flair, powerful mauls, and composure under pressure have made the benchmark of this Under-18 Championship, and they'll be looking to prove once again why they sit on top of European youth rugby. Spain, meanwhile, have enjoyed a breakthrough tournament. Despite a tough bracket, they've played with freedom, creativity, determination, winning their opening match 64-0 against Belgium, and then getting rid of the Netherlands in the semis with another massive 52-0, putting on a total of 160 points and keeping a clean sheet as well to add to that. Their backs have produced moments of pure magic, and their forwards have grown into every single challenge thrown at them. Today, it's all to play for: the title, the legacy, the chance for these young athletes to show they belong at the top of European youth rugby. Georgia will aim to assert their dominance one more time, while Spain will look to disrupt, surprise, and take every moment they can. And joining me in the commentary booth to call every carry, every kick, breakdown, my good friend Aaron Frolic, a blonde so committed to analysis, he once spent 5 minutes breaking down the replay, only to realize it was the warm-up footage. Welcome. Great to have you here for the final.
No, thanks for having me. It is insane. We're going to have the final. And the Spanish team, I'm all and excited for what they're going to bring to the game.
I'm gassed. I've been looking forward to this final the entire week. Spain, how brilliant has this team been this tournament?
They look. I'm gonna say I'm thinking they are the team to beat. They've been so insane in their semi-final, winning the semi-final 52-0. How good you have to be for that. So team to beat for me today, it is just going to be Spain. Georgia's not taking anything from them, but it is just the Spanish being on top of everything so far in this tournament.
I mean, they've gone through this tournament without conceding a single point. Not a try, not a penalty. They've kept a clean sheet this whole tournament through, just showing how good that defense is. And I think Georgia will have to work very hard.
Start by your team, winning both of those
We're just going to break through for the interviews quickly.
Not conceding any points as well.
Yeah, we are happy with the previous games, but now we are in the final and everything going to be different, and we know it.
Tough final against a Georgian team who have been basically the benchmark for this tournament. They've won it countless times in a row now. Will this year be the year that we see a new champion?
We know that Georgia is the main team here, is the team that is dominating the competition in the last years, but we are ready for the challenge. We're going to enjoy these kind of games. We believe that we are ready, knowing that's going to be really hard because they are a really good team. But we trust in us.
Are there any changes to your lineup for today's game?
Nothing new. It's only the normal changes between the games. I'm thinking that the today game going to be probably a long game, and try to be people in the bench who is ready for give their best in the second half too.
Thank you, coach, and best of luck to you in this final.
Okay, thank you so much.
I'm here with the Georgian coach. You must be very excited and very thrilled with the performance so far, winning both of those games, getting to the final once again. You guys have set a real benchmark in this competition. Can we expect more of that tonight?
Yeah, we will try to our best, of course.
Any changes for today's team? Any injuries in the team?
No, boys are healthy, but we did a few changes.
We've seen Spain being really dominant in opening two games, not getting any points scored against them. What are your plans for tonight against this tough Spanish team?
Yeah, they are a very organized team. They are especially very dangerous in attack. But we will try to... We couldn't show our game in the previous two games, but we will try to do it in the final.
Thank you, coach, and best of luck to you and your team.
Thank you very much.
We heard there from both of the coaches. It is going to be a nail-biting final. As I mentioned, I've been looking forward to this match the whole week. Georgia, very well known in Europe. Rugby being a national sport, the pride, the passion that the supporters have for this game in Georgia is second to none. Rugby, a growing sport in Spain. Their national team taking on Fiji tonight, actually in the lead in that game, winning that game 28-24 currently, with another 15 minutes left to be played. So huge inspiration for the Spanish team. They have been really good. Georgia, huge favorites coming into this game as always, and they'll look to retain their title. But be warned, Spain will not go down without the fight tonight. It is going to be a nail-biting game. As we see the teams walking out onto the field, ready to get into the action. Rugby Europe anthem being played in the background, and now it's time for the Spanish national anthem. Looking very composed, the Spanish boys. Now we're going to stand for the national anthem of Georgia. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. All the formalities are out of the way. We are seconds away from the beginning of this final. Aaron, I am super excited. I don't know about you, but this is going to be a fabulous match.
Let's get us underway. Two big teams, the best out of the tournament by miles, just so dominant in every game they have played so far. So let's wait and see what they're gonna bring to the final.
Our match officials for tonight: Damien Doussat, match referee from France, with Ross Whitfield from Ireland as his first AR, and Benedict Nicholas from Germany as his second AR. A really experienced set here for the final.
Yeah, we've said it in the previous games as well. We've just been blessed with all the good referees across the show. So look, it's always the best thing when the referee doesn't need to affect the game or go into the game as much as just let the boys play. But whenever something went wrong, the referees just have been on top of their game to sort it out.
I'm going to let you call it early here.
Spain by 8 points.
I'm going to go Georgia here. I think Georgia will just somehow manage to fight back. Their physicality is just a little overpowering for the Spanish team. But let's see.
Let's see
Still
what they're
lots
going
to
to
play
bring.
for. And we're almost underway here.
Captain.
Under the light conditions tonight, freezing. It is -3 degrees here in the city of Prague. Very cold. Luckily, no wind to speak of, but really freezing out there. Expect some handling errors until the players warm up, maybe.
Yeah, probably at the start, but I'm pretty sure the tempo of the game is going pretty high, so they're going to get into it fast enough.
Good take there by the Georgian 15.
It's Luka Chakwa. He's been great in the first game of the tournament. Then he's got an insane try against Czechia team in the semi-final. Really, I'd say one of the players to look out for.
He is definitely a star player. This Georgian team full of stars. You can see how bright the future of Georgian rugby is. It's definitely in good hands here. And so is the Spanish team, by the way. Let's take nothing away from them as well. Georgia early on the attack here. Looking to spread that ball wide, but hard defense. What a hit there. Getting the ball. That is absolutely insane.
Proper way to start the final.
Wow, he just nailed him there. Spain not going to back away from the physicality tonight. A bit of handling error there. Knock on now from Georgia. And no advantages, so we're going to go back there. You can see the Spanish player down after that tackle. He really dedicated himself there. Hopefully he hasn't done damage to himself.
Huge hit to kick off the final. And it's going to be tough if this is the tempo the guy's going to be playing at for the next 70 minutes.
Oh, we're in for a thrilling one. You can see just a little bit of magic sauce being applied there.
That's a bit of a dead leg. Hopefully that's all it is. The physio showing thumbs up, so
yeah, just a quick massage in there and he should be back up on his feet. Good news here for the Spanish side. You don't want to lose that man early. Unax Fernandez has been a fabulous play in this tournament.
Good line-out operator and just ball carrier for this Spanish side. So
and physical, as we saw there as well, not backing out of anything. He's been an outstanding player for Spain. First scrum. We know Georgia is known as a scrum factory for a reason, developing those loose heads and tight heads, even hookers.
All across the front row.
All across the front row. They're very much known for that. But this Spanish team has been so good in the scrum. I would not be surprised if Spain dominates scrum tonight.
Luckily, as we said, in the under-18s level, you can't go more than 1.5 meters, so...
Good contest there. Now Spain with the ball. And a huge kick, looking for that 50-22. Oh, that is close.
Just a short off.
That is so close. That is on the edge.
Nearly got it. Was the captain Obieta. He's been great as well. Both fullbacks for the day. I'm pretty sure I want to see some magic of that counter attack. Both got great set of feet. King Chip, go for it. Just produce something magical in the final. That's the moments we gotta be waiting for all day long.
Georgia just slowing down a little bit there. They'll look to clear their lines now, maybe.
You put it. No, inside.
And a good box kick there, getting good distance on that. Yeah, it's a tight contest. None of these teams will want to give anything away early on. So expect a bit of tight play between both of the teams until it opens up.
Absolutely. Always, it's a final game. Any playoff game, you want to test them out early on. Just bring your physical edge to the starters before you're going to start moving the ball out wide.
And Georgia very good on their line out. They're just stealing one from the Spanish team. And now we'll look for those box kicks again from this Georgian team. They've been so good throughout the tournament. And another one there. They're so well weighted as well. But a good take now. Fabulous timing there not to play the man in the air.
Decent kick chase. Once the man hits ground, they on top of him, drive him back another couple meters. Always winning the edge, this Georgian side.
Now Spain will look to do a bit of the same copy-paste here from the Spanish from the scrum off.
Really mature game management from both teams.
Good step and good read there. Georgia so quick to get to that
What a
breakdown,
steal.
but unfortunately not quick enough there. Spain over their ball, and a first opportunity here to get some points onto the scoreboard as well, and just put that early pressure onto this Georgian team. And rightly so, opting to go for posts here. Guzman Garcia, he has been outstanding with his kicking. I think between him and David Balan, definitely the two best kickers
throughout
the tournament. Garcia with a kick. And very good kick that is as well. Spain take the lead early on here. 6 minutes being played. Spain lead 3-0 against Georgia. You can see that, what a good strike. He just has it.
Marketa Stadium not being one of the longest pitches. So someone like Guzman Garcia with his long boot, he's got to be able to pull them all the way from a halfway line or even slightly behind. So it's good to have.
What a hit there by the Georgian as well. Just destroying him.
Use it.
Some really big hits already early on. Spain clearing their lines here. Not finding touch, and Georgia now on the attack as well. Very entertaining start to this match, Aaron.
Absolutely it is. And you can see the physical edge of Georgians. Just every tackle, even when Spanish make good hit or the good initial hit, Georgians are able to fight through that contact, pump them legs, just hit that extra meter.
Finish. Use it.
And now Georgia just going a little bit backwards here. Spanish defense really strong. Man over the ball there, on his feet, and winning that turnover once again.
Ibanez, Navarrete Ibanez with a turnover.
And we've seen Guzman convert him during the warm-up. He's been kicking them further than this, but now opting to go for touch here. And what a good kick once again as well. He just nailed it downfield. Good distance there. So Spain with an early advantage here. Georgia just slightly ill-disciplined. Still need to get into this game. We know what they can bring once that engine starts firing on all cylinders.
It could be crucial, more defense. You can see there's extra man in the back of that line out for Spain, going straight into the maul. Now they set it up properly. Let's see how the Georgians going to be able to stop it moving forward. It's good initial first hit. Spanish number 9 just looking for their blind side, seeing if the space is going to be there to snipe.
Here's a great opportunity for Spain. But fabulous defense here by the Georgians once again. So just stop there for safety reasons, obviously.
Yeah, you don't want to see any extra injuries or to already men down. So referee just stopping the time. We're going to reset with Spanish scrum.
Head first.
Oh, just checking for a head injury.
We are a very well trained medical team as well. They are trained to assess and remove, obviously, if needed.
Yeah, look, even if it's not the biggest of hits, when it goes to the head, you just want to protect the players.
Safety first all the time. You know, these young players have a bright future ahead of them, it's very important to make sure that they are protected at all times.
Look, you want to be seen. You never know who's watching these games, but at the same time, you got to protect the body as much as you can, especially your head.
It's okay? Keep an eye on him. Okay. Yeah, with head. We tackle with the head first, and it is not good. So for me, we need to change it.
So referee there seeing once again.
Substitution. Yes. It's a right call.
Very good call there from our match official here. Safety first, always really important, regardless whether it costs you the game or not. It is key to spot and remove right away. So not what you want to go out in a final, obviously, as a player, but unfortunately, that is just how things.
Yeah, look, it is what it is. That he's gonna probably have so many more finals ahead of him.
Definitely, especially playing for this super talented Georgian team.
So I'd say we're gonna get number 17, Barbakadze. He gets onto the field. Probably the toughest thing you're gonna get first as a prop. First thing first, you go straight into scrum inside your 22.
Yeah, just unfortunately not able to continue with the game. A huge loss here to this Georgian team, but
keep the space, keep the space. Keep. Go!
Let's have a look what Spain can conjure from this attacking scrum here in the 22 of the Georgian team. Good stable scrum here by Spain. Ball going out, looking for that inside ball, getting a fabulous run there by the centre, and ball being spread out wide. Spain coming into the 5-meter zone now.
Fini.
Georgian defense so far very solid. They're reading all the plays, holding on to that ball, not getting that pass in, and a turnover here by Georgia.
Solid defense. Didn't let the Spanish team to go any extra meter. Good initial hits, bringing the man down.
Georgia Arzandate there with a turnover. And now Georgia looking to create a bit of space here, get out of their 22 and set up an attacking play.
And it's a great kick to get them out.
Fabulous kicking there. I mean, he took that just over the halfway line there. As you mentioned, not the biggest of stadiums here, but still a fabulous kick.
Absolutely it is. You can't take anything away from that. So Georgia getting there. Kind of first attacking option now inside the Spanish half.
Yeah, knocked on there by the Spanish player. So Georgia will have a scrum put in minimum here. You can hear how physical it is out there. Being taught to use it, and a box kick here from the young scrum half. Spain gathering that ball and gaining that knock-on advantage. Now good support coming in for the Spanish team. Now Spain will look for that big box kick once again. Just coming around from the side. Ball was deemed out. Yeah, referee said ball out. Not too sure about that one.
I still think it was late, but look, bringing back to the scrum, so Spain just going to get second opportunity to attack of their set piece.
Just have a replay there, just have a look. Yeah, still behind the leg there, so ball definitely not out of play there, unfortunately.
Look, lucky to get away with it.
Very lucky to get away. Sometimes, you know, decisions go your way, sometimes they go against you. It's part of the game. We very blessed here once again to have that replay and be up high here in the commentary box.
Always easy.
Always
just to have the second look.
That's it. And now Spanish center running that ball really hard.
That's the option going 50-22, but good coverage from Georgians.
Retreat!
backing himself and taking on the man, but Georgians coming in full support here. It is a tight contest out there right now.
And we're going to see another kick.
Another box kick. Charged down this time around, and Georgia managed to regain possession, but knocking it on there. And Spain with a knock-on advantage here. But they managed to secure, and they'll play, they'll run this ball through. Quick hands there by the Spanish. Good opportunity opening here. Looking for support. Pumping his feet there, just getting the ball through, but knocking it on, unfortunately. Spain losing out there.
But we can
Fabulous
see
opportunity.
how dangerous they're going to be in those widths.
How quick is the Spanish
hands,
backline?
great offload. And just that evasion ability, the sneaky one-on-ones. You can see the replay here, good offload to move the ball out wide.
And Ignacio Guzman here with the ball.
Just the pure accelerations on the man.
Pumping his feet there. Unable to offload there last second. Maybe run on the inside.
Maybe the gap was there to be taken. He tried to back that speed. But I'm pretty sure we're going to see more of him as the game opens up in second half.
Very, very unfortunate there. What a start by Spain. Taking the lead and keeping Georgia at bay. We've seen how good Georgia have been at the start of games. They've just dominated physically every single game they've started.
Spain are just not giving them any breathing room. With or without the ball, just every time getting off that line early or bringing the ball all the way to the line, stopping that Georgian blitz defense that has been working so well throughout the first two games.
Yeah, they've been absolutely fabulous. Look at that scrum by Spain.
Finish back. Use it.
This has to be one of the most even finals in the last couple of years. Both of these teams just so good. And Georgia clearing their lines and taking play just inside their 10-meter line. So Spain will now look to spread their ball out wide again and create something.
Don't move, it's okay.
But first they need to secure this line out. We've seen Georgia being really good in the line out, and once again just not getting it and not getting that ball.
Overthrow. We've seen a couple of those today.
Yeah, under pressure there, but a great defense here by, again, this man has been everywhere already, and just the start of the game. Oriol Garcia, the center, really putting his hand up.
He did a really good game in that semi-final, winning 52-0 against Netherlands. I think he has scored 2 tries there.
Oh, unfortunately, they're just knocking the
Captain
ball on.
Obieta dropping the ball. There was no real pressure on him. Maybe a bit of nerves. It is still a big final.
As you said, final, it's also very cold out there, I'm sure.
Does not help.
Not quite
a bit.
just warmed up, maybe after the first half an hour.
It is the worst thing. Once it goes below 0 degrees, it is horrible. You're gonna try everything, moving your fingers, but when it comes to it, and you just trying to get under that high ball, sometimes you're just gonna drop it.
You can see that Spanish scrum with all the steam coming out of the players, as you guys can see live on these pictures. Like a Spanish bull about to charge. So much smoke around the players. Gives you an idea of what the conditions are like here at the Marketa.
Hardy, number 3, Hardy. Le 3 avant.
Yeah, unfortunately, some news coming in there. Spain just going down to that Fijian team as well. The men's senior team. Fiji coming back 40-33.
Oh, we're not getting a try.
We're not getting a try.
I thought we are getting a treat. Kick us off in the final. Still trial as 18th minute of the game. Just a small knock on that kick chase.
Yeah, what a performance though to go so close against Fiji, and Fiji is a top team as well.
Top team.
Once again, we've said rugby in Europe is on the rise. Portugal winning against Canada 33-27 as well.
That is huge.
That is a massive result for the Portuguese. The Canadian team, probably one of the best in North America as well. Huge win there for Portugal, flying the European flag high.
You've got to love how much international top test rugby is getting even results every week in, week out.
And let's talk about that Georgian performance against Japan as well today.
Absolutely.
Really tight game. Japan just inching there, 25-23 against Georgian national team today. But what a contest.
Makes it a lot more exciting what we got ahead with that World Cup in 2027.
Yeah, play just being slowed down a little bit. So much rugby being played. Obviously, the autumn series as well. South Africa taking on Ireland, leading that game 5-0 as well, the world champions. Damian Willemse with a try there.
He's been insane. Past 2 years, the rise of Damian Willemse. He always was that prodigy guy who's going to make it to the test rugby at some stage. But I felt he had a bit of drop-off once he got to the big stage. But the way he shifted his game in those 2 past years.
Started off like this. Started off at a youth level, playing these competitions like we're seeing right now. And that's why I keep mentioning how important this tournament is for development for all of these countries.
It surely is. Hopefully we're getting bit of scouts watching on Rugby Europe website, or even being here in Prague scanning for new players, because there's going to be a whole lot to offer in those years to come.
Look, a lot of these guys already playing semi-professional outfits as well. Some playing in France. Spanish league is really good as well.
We can already hear the referee on his comms speaking French, because there's lots of Georgians and a bit of Spanish guys in teams in France, playing in France, either with the clubs from top 14 or Pro D2. So it makes it a little bit easier for the French referee to speak a bit of French as well.
They understand it quite clearly. Huge kick there, and it's going to be a test, and great contest there in the air. Spain somehow managing to regain possession. It's been a fabulous kicking game by both of these teams. It's become sort of a norm in recent days, this kicking game. A lot of team abroad, I think England started with it.
Yeah.
George Ford with those huge up and unders, and then everybody's sort of kind of accustomed to this kicking game as well.
Yeah, look, rugby union, it is all about territory ahead of possession of the ball. So you really want to put as much pressure on the kick chase and on the guys going after the ball.
And another turnover here.
Look, kick the territory and then put the pressure on, win the ball of the forced error. That just happens. And this Spain team, they have been so good in that regard throughout that whole tournament.
You can see they're just knocking the ball, losing it in the tackle.
Good space for the last one.
Very unfortunate.
Yes, but just 1 meter and up.
So Georgia making a couple of unforced errors early on here. Spain bossing possession, surprisingly, keeping most of the ball and calling majority of the shots so far in this game. And it's been 20 minutes.
Yeah, but in the end, it is still only 3-0. There could be one mistake, one line break. And it could change the whole picture, or the direction in which this game has been heading so far.
The Spanish scrum has been good, going down there on the near side.
Reset.
So referee will maybe come around from the other side and have a look there.
Yeah, that tight head from Spain is just asking the touch judge.
Yeah, very experienced linesman there as well from Ireland.
Yeah.
So he'll definitely be in communication with the head referee here. And now Spain with another put in. Their scrum has been very strong, very steady throughout the tournament. They've dominated it. I'm not surprised that, as I mentioned to you earlier on, they're definitely going to challenge Georgia in scrum. And look at that, once again, steady platform for them to play. Unfortunate pass there, just losing a bit of momentum. And Georgia allowed to just drag him back about 10 meters there. Huge
good
hit
shot,
there.
tackle.
Low tackle there, just chopped him down.
Finish.
Yeah, as you said, the Spanish scrum being strong throughout the tournament, they still got their main man to come onto the field. Ibeoba, he was insane in those two previous games. On the bench tonight.
But a chip here across, and Spain on the prowl here. Oh, unfortunately, just going a little bit out of hand
Still
there.
backwards. They got more momentum. They inside at 22. Now they're just gonna up the pace with their ruck speed.
Looking for slightly quicker ball there.
But just, again, inaccuracy on the pass. They're finding the space to go out wide. Reset, bring it to the short side again.
Lucas Gomez there. Unable to create much with that pass. But Spain still keeping possession here. They're very patient, building these phases. It's now 7th phase already that they've gone through. It's very important. As long as you keep possession, you are strangling the other team. Look at that chip across.
Blocked by Georgians, but they bring it back to the 22. And so we're gonna see next exit again. Trying to find the touch.
Georgia will look to clear their lines now. Just take a bit of pressure off themselves here. Restructure their defense and works a charge down though.
Great charge down. The captain, Obieta, not the tallest of players, but he got himself onto the ball, block it down. It's still going to be Georgian line out, but there's a short of your try line.
Talma Obieta there leading from the front, the captain. Charging it down there. Fabulous skill there. Both hands up in the air. And now Georgia with a put in, they have to secure this line out. To the front there, getting the ball. They'll look to maybe do 1 or 2 phases here and just clear that ball right away. But Spain so
pressure.
quick. Almost turning that ball over.
So they're taking the phases, but still going backwards. Marketa doesn't have the longest in-goal line.
Ball's gone inside. He had to clear that quickly.
Got away with a great kick, considering how much pressure he was under. But it's just going to be Spanish throw-in. Still inside at 22. Low pressure. It's nearly all the position and territory is on Spanish side.
Spain has dominated this game. They've come into this final saying, we are here for that trophy. Look at that. Clearance there by Georgia under so much pressure. Their line speed has been insane, the Spanish team. Quick in defense.
They need to start getting onto the board a little bit more. It is all good having the territory, having the position, but if you're not going to get those points onto the board, it's just going to cost you so much energy into the second half.
Very good defense then. The more you see him just holding that player up, not allowing him to pass the ball to the back and getting rewarded for it now. Georgia with a good opportunity once again to clear their lines here and take a breather, because this Spanish team has been rampant.
Yeah. They've been good. They've got that solid scrum, so probably going to put that to a bit of their advantage, trying to win a penalty and just get out of your red zone.
I think shocked here, the Georgian team.
They could be.
Maybe not expecting this much pressure from Spain.
Well, I'm pretty sure they watched the videos and they know how good the Spanish side is. But yeah, look, pretty much stunned. Even so are we. I expect Spain to be good, and I tipped them as a winner for the day, but didn't expect that much dominance in the second half.
Look at that scrum from Spain once again.
Penalty. Were you thinking going for the post?
Definitely going for a shot here. Maybe very close to the line there. Maybe go for touch as well. The line out hasn't been too bad, but I think smart thing would be to go for the post here. That would be a smart decision.
Yeah, that's all. That's where referee's pointing now.
And then we're going to have opted to take another kick. Just extend that and put on that scoreboard pressure. You know, 3 points, another conversion, 6, maybe another penalty to come along, 9 points, and it's a 2-score game.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you know, it creeps up on you. It's really key to keep that scoreboard ticking, and you're just putting all that pressure onto your opponent. They have to answer. There'll be some loose plays. more opportunity for you. So very good decision making here.
And look at the confidence of Guzman Garcia. How far he took the ball away from the penalty. Just to have
Vinicius
the
Garcia here
good
with a
angle.
kick. Oh, unfortunately, that one going very wide.
Yeah, not the best of the moments he's had in the tournament, but they just straight on to the next job.
That's it.
And look, he's still getting the ball back.
Massive clearance here by Georgia, taking play all the way out to the Spanish line. And the captain there running the ball really hard. Back on the halfway line now. And Spain, once again, just holding on to their ball. They've done it so well. And a massive kick here again.
Retreat.
Replied by the Georgians. Ball bouncing favorably.
No one's on the ball.
And Spain looks like they knocked that ball on there.
Ah, just a knock on there.
Scrum. Yeah, sorry.
No one hit you, no one.
Let's go. Let's go, guys.
So referee just urging play to continue. Almost 30 minutes play here. Very tightly contested final.
As it should be, finalists. That's what you want to see. As much even out game as you're gonna get.
9. Here. Roll.
And now we saw that the Spanish scrum was really good last time around. Georgia will have to improve. Just look for some stability and get that ball out very quickly. As we see there, just hooking that ball out. And now Georgia will look to attack. They are really dangerous once they get going as well.
Set of hands.
You can see they're just running through 3, 4, 5 players going down to ground. Spain not dedicating too much over the ball there and winning another turnover. As I said, they're not dedicating too many players to their breakdown, but the jackal has been immense for this team.
Miguel Ibanez getting his second turnover of the game already. Georgians let go of the ball on the ground, but then they went for the second go.
Good skill there.
Keep it in the field.
No, blue.
Good bit of skill there. And a massive box kick now, testing the Spanish. Oh, played in the air there. And that is quite dangerous. Spain reacting.
Both teams straight into it now. It is the team captain, so always the teammates gonna react to it.
Yeah, when your captain gets tackled like that, expect nothing less.
Even got medics on the field pulling the guys apart.
So a bit of afters there, but he looks to be in good shape. That's the most important part here.
Yeah, look, I don't think it was super dangerous. I think he just
Let's
fell
have
on
a
his
look at the replay.
On his hip first.
Yeah, just you can't do that. You can't do that.
Yeah, no.
That is really dangerous, reckless there.
Take her in the air. Just, do you have the number? 7.
That is really dangerous. I would not be surprised if we see a card here.
Not more.
Yeah, we can hear referees discussing the number.
Yeah, really dangerous play there.
Captain.
Yeah, referee will have to reach into his pocket for that.
Yellow card.
Rightly so. Very good decision here by our match referee. That is a well-earned yellow card there, and
So,
lucky that it's only a yellow as well. Very high degree of danger there. The way the player fell.
I don't want to see that. Okay? Good? It's okay? No. Penalty here.
The landing wasn't too bad, so luckily nothing happened. But that Spanish side, they've been dominant so far. So playing against 14
Arzenati there receiving the yellow card for Georgia, and what a kick.
Great kick. Get them all the way to the 22.
Yo, good. Your turn.
Yeah, Arzenati there, unfortunately not timing that tackle well. And, oh, very lucky that it's only a yellow, I must say.
And we get it forward in the boot of that line out, so we're gonna see rolling more.
Oh, just missing his thrower there, but Georgia, yeah, first knocked on there by the Spanish team. So another escape here for Georgia. 5 minutes left to be played. Scoreline only 3 points to 0. That's how tight it's been.
7 for the scrum, 7.
Now the score evens out pretty much so, but when it goes to the game, it's just been the Spanish team having everything so far. Georgians hardly got to the half, neither the 22.
I haven't seen the Georgian team being shut down like this in a really long time. As I mentioned, they've dominated this tournament 3-4 years in a row. They are the benchmark for this tournament. Everyone looks forward to them playing. But this year, the Spanish team,
Spanish brought
wow,
just something different.
Georgia securing that scrum. They're looking to play this ball out. Getting out of their 22.
Good play, then another phase. Bringing it back to the 22.
Back into the 22. That's what he wanted. And now box kick to come. Huge one as well.
Great kick, but he keeps it in the field of play. Now Obieta on the ball. He's got magic feet. There you go. Line break. Good step on the right.
The captain, he is just
offload. Oh, look
next level.
at that piece of skill.
Lucas Martin there running with the ball. Spain, I'm shocked. They have shut this Georgian team down completely in this first half.
It's good line speed of Georgians now.
But we know Georgia never ever rule them out. They can just turn around in an instant.
Strong bench, one of the strongest benches. Like any substitution they've made, there was not a single drop off in a performance.
Spotting some space, they're looking for the 50-22. And unfortunately just cooking that one a little bit too long there. Very unlucky from the captain there. Inches there. Maybe the ball just hitting line as well.
And probably just exploiting that space. They are men down. That was a flanker number 7. There shouldn't be that much space in the back. Not the first time Spanish.
Yeah, look at Security down there. Room. Maybe cramping already. You know, it's been a grueling game for the forwards here.
Yeah.
Having to defend on this artificial pitch. A bit of cramps maybe there.
And a
problem with his shoulder.
Game in 8 days. The body's just gonna take that tax on the toll. Maybe a bit of shoulder issue there.
Good.
Yeah, it's been that physical. It's been, what a game. Now Georgia with a putting to the line out.
Let's go, guys, let's go. Van back on.
Time on, call the referee. We only have a minute left to be played here in the first half. Georgia is still down 3 minutes without their 15th player. It's going to be tough for them. And as I say that, just played.
Helps.
Yeah, just play the man in the air there.
Hey, don't bring the cross.
You know what, they're probably going to go to the corner, but I'd be thinking, can we go for the post? Just test it out. Get yourself on the sport. As I said, not the longest pitch you're gonna get, and you're just gonna take a bit more time off the clock. But they're opting for that kick. Gonna be right outside the 22.
Georgia gonna back themselves, even with a man down. They have to make sure they win this, and they do. Setting up that maul really well there, the Georgians, and now they're going to look to push.
The Spanish
breaking away
through
there.
that maul, bringing the man down.
Can Georgia score here before the halfway mark?
Advantage.
Having the advantage there.
Free play. Number 14 is pointing to the corner, looking for the cross kick here.
Side entry.
Side entry into the maul there. And now Georgia, what will they do here?
It was a good maul, just back yourself to
They're
the
going to
corner.
back themselves up. That was a fabulous maul by the Georgians. Let's kick it to the touch. Let's do that again.
If they're not going to try 3-0, not a bad score in the halftime, considering you didn't have any ball. But if they get it, that is just a huge momentum swing.
That will be a massive momentum swing, definitely, as you said, rightly so. Not having any possession, Spain just suffocating them out, and having this opportunity towards the end of the half. This will be the last play as well. Once again, setting up their maul. And again, not able to sack the player fairly. And Georgia have another opportunity. Going on, and Georgia, try time! Fabulous by Georgia! As we said, you can never rule out this team. They are really capable of delivering when it matters the most.
And there you go. This is just a final for you.
Luca
5-3.
Ticleri with a shoulder injury, just going across there and jotting it down.
Finals, anything that can happen. Hardly had any ball, hardly had any territory.
Taking a ball, following them more. Look at that, over the line, and Georgia back into this match.
Leading the game at halftime. With so little ball they actually had. You see Luca Ticleri. He took that hit at the start of the game, continued on, the shoulders probably banged up at this point. He already got a bit of treatment on that.
Somehow managed really important kick here.
And Chakua just out wide.
Unfortunately, just going wide. And that will be that for the first half. Georgia firing back at the death. Coming back into this game. 5 points to 3. It's been a close, tightly contested final.
Huge game, 5-3 in the final halftime. The Titans, it is just going to get, there's so much rugby to be played in that second half. Let's see if the Spanish side can keep up the pace, the momentum they had in those first 20. Slightly dropped off towards the end of the half.
Spain just losing that little bit of push that they've had throughout the whole first half and allowing Georgia to fight back. And this is what we said, you can never write out this Georgian team. They are definitely...
That was them scoring a try with 14 men
14
only.
men as well,
They
let's just
still
say
got one
that,
man down. So huge play from Georgians at the end of the half.
What a first half of the final we've seen here. Very tightly contested. It's still anyone's game. We got another 35 minutes coming your way shortly. Stick around. Second half to come. I am super excited. I'm hoping that this game opens up. We see a lot more try. We see a lot more running rugby. I think it's going to be a spectacle in the second half, Aaron.
And it's can't wait, can't wait. So we're going to get a bit of break here, about 12 minutes before we're going to restart with the second half.
Stick around. We'll be right back. All the action coming to you live on Rugby Europe TV at Marketa Stadium. Georgia taking the lead, 5 points to 3. And we are back for the second half here in Prague, and what a tense tactical opening. 35 minutes we've witnessed in the Under-18 Championship final. Spain dominated possession, territory and the scrum, putting Georgia under enormous pressure for long stretches of the half. Their forwards control the pace, their breakdown work was sharp. They spent much of the half camped in the Georgian territory, but they just couldn't convert their dominance into more points. Thanks to some superb but desperate Georgian defense. There came the moment of real drama towards the end.
Getting that try, Georgians getting on scoreboard, and that is the first score Spain received in the entire tournament. First
and
score.
taken quickly here by Spain. Looking for the quick fast play here, back to the action. Spain wanting to reply early here in the second half.
Advantage.
And getting advantage now. Georgia just a little too quick there, maybe breaking the offside line. Spain with a free play here.
Oh, good
Fabulous
inside ball.
inside ball. And we're going to go back for the penalty there, and surely he'll take a kick at post from here. Just get back into the lead, secure that lead.
Control the game, that's where you want to be, leading the game for as long as you can. You can see already Guzman Garcia pointing up for that post.
Yeah, look, Spain will look to dominate the scrum once again, hold possession and stretches Georgian defensive line until gaps appear, as we saw now. But they need to be far more clinical here come the red zone to the Spanish team, because we saw in the first half they had lots of opportunities, they just weren't able to convert.
And it is still the final of the tournament. It doesn't matter if it's going to be try, drop goal, or if they're just going to take those easy 3 points as Guzman Garcia gets the kick over. As long as the scoreboard keeps ticking, that's where Spain want to be.
Yeah, we see there Guzman Vanessa Garcia just slotting that one over, and Spain back in the lead, 6 points to 5. Georgia as well, as we know, I think they know who they are. They'll aim to try to play with a little bit more discipline, tighten their exit play and lean on to that set piece, which has been really good for them, you know, getting that driving more going, getting the line out going. They've been very good come set piece times, this Georgian team. Yes, so everything in the balance, an entire half to go. Unfortunately, only one champion to crown at the end of all of this. So it's still anybody's game. It's a very tightly contested game so far. Spain very good on the defense there once again. Needs to roll away quickly.
Yeah, that was just silly overnight diving into the player on the ground. He wasn't really in the way. He needs to roll, but wasn't really in the way. He just slowed himself down.
And now Georgia with the ball, looking to attack, to answer those Spanish points early on. So I'll let you call it again at the start of the second half.
Okay, now we got a penalty here. Striking distance, could go for the post to get Georgia back into the lead. Look, I'm still backing Spain. The way this Spanish team had been playing, I'm still backing them to win the game. What do you think? Do you change your...
As I said, you know, Spain has been nothing short of insanely good this game, but we saw at the end of the first half, Georgia just have this grit, they have this spirit in them, and you can never rule Georgia out. You just can't, and they've proven time and time again that at this level, they are the team to beat, and it's going to just take a very special second half from the Spanish team to actually get over the line here, I think.
Yeah, look, fair enough. And now we're back in that red zone. We saw Georgians dominating with their ball towards the end of the first half.
Back to their full 15 as well now, but making a costly mistake there.
Huge mistake. Spanish team gonna set up that exit, going nowhere. Bring back to the scrum.
Yeah, no advantage, just being forced under pressure. They're not able to clear, now back for the scrum, which Spain has rightly so dominated the entire first half. Freezing out there again. If you just joined us, it is -3 degrees. Players are definitely not smoking. That is just the hot air coming out of the lungs.
What's the coldest you ever played in?
Well, funny enough, we had a game about 2 years ago in Kosovo against Kosovo, and we got there the day before, had a captain's run, everything was great, sun was shining. The very next day, snowfall, about -7, -8 degrees, with a crazy wind. You had that feeling of being at a beach, being sandblasted by the snow. It was really intense. It took me about 4 hours to warm up my toes after the game. Obviously in South Africa we don't get much snow, so it was really hard getting used to those conditions.
Sorry to jump in, but Fernandez Sierra with some kick, finding that space in the back there, loads of pressure. Great kick chase, and Spain are all the way to the 22 after nearly conceding the try a second ago.
Fabulous opportunity for Spain now. Great jump, getting that ball down really quickly and setting up that more, the Spanish team. And look at them making momentum here. They need to make sure that player coming through the middle there. Very well done by Georgia, but unfortunately Spain able to gain control of their ball once again. And with another opportunity here.
They're playing with advantage.
An advantage being played here, I think, for side entry maybe into their more.
Probably could be.
Advantage.
Let's see what the referee's going to go back to.
Collapsing there. So Spain with the opportunity, they can once again take a shot at the post from here. It's been so tight this game that maybe it's not a bad choice.
Yeah, Guzman Garcia already kicking these on.
Yeah, Vincent Garcia here with the opportunity to extend Spanish lead here. Lining this kick up, and a fabulous kick by the looks of it, but flags don't go up. Maybe our angle very deceiving here from this commentary box.
Yeah, probably. I thought it was slightly inside. It was a very high kick.
It was a high kick, yeah.
Above the post. So
let's have a look here at the replay. Yeah, not sure there. Once again, not getting a good angle.
Hard to see. One is that high, and it's above the post. You never know if it'd be hitting the post, going inside, going outside, just outside. But the score stays then, so it's a good drop off.
Another captain with a huge boot and chasing his kick.
They're getting good.
Fabulous pressure, men over the ball here, and surely Spain have turned us over. And rewarded here by the referee, holding on, and Spain, what a fabulous job. And it all started with their man, the captain there from the Spanish team, Talmo Obieta, with a huge up and under, chasing his kick, creating all the pressure there. And Spain.
Now, just look at the body shape of Guzman Garcia. He was pointing directly to the touch. First thing first, not opting for the line out. He's missed 2 kicks in this game so far. Maybe a bit of confidence going down, but they're going for that driving maul. About 6-7 meters out away from the try line.
Great throw in there, and once again a good maul set up here by the Spanish team. Referee just waving the players back a little bit, not allowing that back line to join. Spain making good momentum here, but down here, still managing to hold on to the ball. They're only 2 meters out here. Spain looking to score. Stopped in his tracks here, but still only a meter out. Can they convert this visit into some points? Drop there. And unfortunately, another unforced error, just allowing Georgians to regain their ball and charge down.
It's got to bring it back to that knock-on.
What a dramatic 2 minutes we've had here.
The pressure Spanish team are putting on Georgians right now.
Let's go, guys. Let's go, let's go.
It is really tight out there. Nobody wanting to even move an inch.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go.
But Spain again dominant in the second half. The same way they started the first half. They're just bossing all the possession territory.
But as we said in that first half, you need to be getting those points. It is all good getting all those 22 entries, but if you're not getting those points.
Yeah, this is nail-biting stuff if you're a Spanish supporter, and even more so if you're Georgian.
Set! Stay, stay!
Good scrum here by Georgia. But fabulous work again. And Spain counter-rucking here. Can they force a turnover?
Advantage
yes,
on
they
the
can.
line.
And looking to play quickly, but unfortunately not taking their ball from the mark. So he'll have to go all the way back.
Look, it's been a few penalties now for Georgians in the red zone. I wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be a warning soon enough.
Yeah, Georgia just unable to clear that line. You want to set up a box kick at least, you know, not put your fullback under pressure there. It's too close. The in goal is not very big here at the Marketa Stadium as well, so not much space to play with. Box kick clearance.
You need to set it up properly. Maybe even getting a couple of phases in. I know it's a risk, but it's better than just trying to push it too hard.
That's it. And now Spain again with another driving more setup. This time making slight momentum forward. Backline joining, twisting and turning. But Georgia very good in their defense. Can Spain secure this ball here? No, they can't. Wow.
It's a good ball defense from Georgians.
Neither of these teams wanting to give anything away. Georgian defense. Whew. A worthy final here.
It surely is. So Georgian's going to have another more to put the ball in. So run it out with your number 8, get a few meters in, bring it back, and just exit with your 9.
Good defense there. You can see just.
It's about 5 minutes being close to your try line.
Now they're going to have to find an answer to the Spanish scrum, which has been really, really powerful. And play just being slowed down a little bit here. A couple of players just getting a bit of attention there as we see the Georgian lock and captain.
Sorry, Captain.
Chatolia on the ground there, receiving a bit of treatment there. He is a monster of a player. Let's just...
I said it in a couple of the previous games. How did you under 18s get
I don't know.
so big these days?
I honestly don't know. You know, I stood alongside him earlier on today. I am meter 92, meter 93, somewhere there. This boy is towering over me. He's about 110, 115 kilograms at an under 18 level. Just absolutely a beast of a player.
Absolutely, it is. Again, one to look out for in those next following years. Potentially breaking into the senior squad early enough.
Very early.
He's got the physical ability to be there.
Physicality is definitely not an issue to be there right away, right now even.
Set!
And now Georgia, with it put into their scrum.
Ball boy going a bit loose there.
As you
Good
predicted,
get.
but unfortunately,
just dropping the ball. These are costly mistakes in your own 22.
You called it though, you called it. Running out by the 8, but not holding on there.
And it wasn't much of a hit where you should be dropping the ball. Just secure your ball carry in. It doesn't need to go 50 meters. Just bring it out of the scrum, set it up and exit.
And now this is where Spain is really dangerous. The set piece play in that 22, we know what their backline can do. If they can offload this ball quickly, the fly half just swing this ball wide. We've seen them do this in previous games. They are really, really, really dangerous here.
I'm pretty sure they're going to hit it up with Guzman Garcia. He set it up in the position, but if they go wide, they're going to be so dangerous on the edge.
Good scrum here by Spain. And as we said, skip past there.
Oh, there we go. What?
Cross
Getting
kick.
chip in.
Looking for that player. Can he get to the ball? Oh, just unfortunately missing out there.
Ignacio Moreno Guzman. He's on the ball. He's been on fire.
He has been on
in
fire.
the game.
And now Georgia again with another line out. They need to make sure they get exit this time around. But Spain winning that line out and again gaining possession here. Georgia throwing everything at this defense, but now ball coming out once again. Spain with a good opportunity here. Only 2 meters out. Very patient play here by the Spanish team. Their forwards driving there, but Georgia meeting them in defense, not allowing them to cross the line. They're going to have to work really hard here, the Spanish team. Once again, just short there, Georgian defense working tremendously hard here. And now Spain getting that advantage once again. Inside ball. Short yet again. Now pushing the ball out wide. Free play here. And huge
Good
hit
shot.
there. Fabulous line break there. Just coming off of the touchline. Rushing in. Great rush defense there by the Georgians. But still, free play here for the Spanish team. They definitely want more than the 3 points here. Good hands, good offload. They got a man out wide. Choosing to go on the inside. Spain over. Try time.
This man is unbelievable. Getting that step on the inside. Good step on that right foot. Guzman Garcia.
Vincenzo Garcia over the line here. Putting Spain in a commanding lead in this final. He might not have been the best of the boot, but wow, has this man pitched up everywhere else on the field tonight. Look at this. Quick hands.
Good offload.
Faking, going under 2 tackles there and just getting over the line. Spain on the front foot here in this final. And I mean, it's deserved. It is deserved. They have been bossing this game. And this time a change of kickers.
So it's 10 Enciso Tejerina. He gets onto the kicking duties, does not miss. Extend that lead, 8-point game. I know there's still 18 minutes left on the clock, but how good this Spanish team has been.
Still lots to play for. Just to give you an idea, Georgia is the first team in this tournament to put any points against the Spanish defense. They have created 116 unanswered points throughout this tournament before the final.
Look at that restart. Under the pressure, knocking on the ball. There you go, just going to be entry to the 22 straight away.
Look, we know this Georgian team is not going to give up. They are going to fight back. But wow, Spain, hats off to them. Really some insane rugby here.
La prochaine fois, il faudra le sortir.
It's been fabulous to watch from a neutral point of view as well. Both of these teams so competitive, very physical game,
Substitution.
not giving anything away. And some subs coming in for the Spanish team.
Yeah. You're right.
A change in the front row there. On the hooker side, I think Marti Samtero coming in there.
Let's go out.
Replacing John Rodriguez.
Bit of fresh legs, so
Fresh legs,
Georgian
yeah.
try scorer Siklauri, he's going off the field, he's been struggling with that shoulder, so but still putting a huge shift in the final.
And now scrum time here. Spain will look to defend this and not allow Georgia to creep back in. But we know the Georgians, they have a
Down
never
on
say
both
die
sides.
attitude. They will fight till the last minute. And you can expect this Georgian team to try and answer, definitely.
Too far.
And a change in the front row for them as well. Pitslauri coming in there for Tiklauri.
Too much space. Too much space.
These players know how much is on the line. I know they're only under 18s, but the World Cup is still 3 years away. Potentially, if they're going to show up here, play well with under 20s next year,
Nothing is impossible.
they could end up in that World Cup squad. There
Nothing is impossible.
So much to play for.
We've seen there's the Springbok under 20, for example, 3 or 4 players getting a call up and getting caps.
Yes, once you up to the level, you get that call up, and that can just change the whole track of your career.
Now Georgia again on the attack here. Into that Spanish 22. Now they'll look to convert some points. You cannot play the 9 there.
Not giving advantage though.
No advantage.
At least there you go, referee calling no advantage.
No advantage there, unfortunately. Maybe the ball already being out.
He still slowed him down a bit.
But now Georgia looking to...
The ruck speed is just killing Spanish side now. They're not taking anything back in the contact.
Advantage.
And now advantage for Georgia in a free play here. Georgia very physical now.
On the good side.
Look at that, using those big forwards just to drive through. Spain, very good in their defense. You can see they're coming out there. Going backwards here. Advantage still being played by the referee. And back into the 22 is the Georgian team looking for that quick ball. Unfortunately, knocking that forward. So we'll go back for that first advantage there. And Georgia looking to answer really quickly here.
Number 8.
Not sure which way they're gonna go. You want to bring him back to the 1-score game, but at the same time, they'll
Surely take a penalty here.
They're rolling more. It's just been working so well.
Lucas Martin, they're just receiving some treatment off the ball there, and rightly so, chosen to kick it post here. Very smart play by Georgia. They want to make it into that one-score game, potentially come back, get a try, and if push comes to shove, the game goes the long way. You know, they could somehow even it out. So a very, very good decision here, just to keep that scoreboard ticking. And
so we can see change on the Georgian sides when it goes to the kicking duties as well. Number 10, Butskirikidze. He was kicking in the previous game as well, so definitely a guy with a good slot on him.
fabulous kick and getting those 3 points once again. Georgia coming back into this game. 13 points to 8 now. Only 5 points of difference and still
loads
15 minutes left to play here. 18 minutes as a matter of fact.
Now you got the next 30 seconds crucial. Receive the ball, exit well. Put the pressure back on the Spanish side.
But look at that kick. Very contestable kick. And Spain turning it over. But knocking it on.
Dropping it.
No advantage, knock on.
Yeah, knock on there by the Spanish team. What a kick there.
Great kick chase as well, getting up in the air, putting the pressure on. Just unfortunate knock on. we still got the big Spanish number 18 on the bench, Ibelba. He was insane in those two previous games. Do you know if any of the coaches said he's injured? Because I'm surprised he's not on the field yet.
Not too sure. There must be an injury. There must be an injury.
12 minutes left. Well, as I called it, he's coming on.
Speak of the man. He has been phenomenal throughout the tournament. Definitely a standout player. Let's see what impact he can create in his last 12-13 minutes.
Straight into the big duties. Scrum in your attacking zone. You want to win the penalty.
Set!
Georgians held it up well. Carry out. They're going to look for extra face. Exit with the box kick now.
Now they set up that long box kick there. Finding good exit and good height on that kick. Very contestable as well. Both teams up in the air. Spain just... Unfortunately for Georgians here.
Called back by red, so Spain gets onto the ball. Puts it up in the air.
Orbieta there with a huge kick again, and Spain. Now they'll be playing a bit of a kicking game here. Finding lots of space there. Great chip there.
Bounce on the ball.
Getting a good bounce. What an offload there. Fabulous hands there by the Spanish player. And now Georgia stealing it, just not having enough men on that at that breakdown there. And now Georgia once again getting away and taking the momentum out. Wow.
They just slowed it down a little bit too much. There was loads of space to take early on with the kick.
Another box kick there.
Orbieta back in his spot.
Oh, just dropping that one down and a chip away.
Advantage over.
It's all a bit messy there. Whew, just dropping the ball there, having those two huge Georgians charging down at you. That is going to put some pressure on the player.
This is the real Georgia. They had woken up, ready to finish off that final in style.
This is what I said to you. You can never write this team off. We know what they do, you know, especially when they're up against it. They somehow find that fighting spirit and they come back, this Georgian team. Spain, great take there in the line out.
No.
You think if Spain can maybe just come across and score another try now, that will definitely seal off this game.
Look, absolutely. There's not that much time left on the clock.
Massive kick, well taken now by the Georgian winger, and he breaks away there. Stepping 1-2 players. Georgia on the front foot here, they need it up, but again, a very crucial unforced error happening here. Now Spain playing the long ball, intercepted, but will come back there, obviously.
Lucky to have an advantage there.
Whew, this game is opening up now. Both of these teams just looking for that edge to get across.
We try advantage.
Okay,
and again,
loads of tired bodies on the field.
Tons. Players just really playing at a high tempo here at the Marketa Stadium.
Hey, it's okay. Regardez, se relève.
And now Spain with a putting to that scrum. Look at all that steam coming out of there. No special effects there, just the freezing cold here in Prague. Good ball by Spain. Try scorer cutting there on the inside. Georgia over their ball on his feet, but just unable to get clean hands onto that ball.
Just not getting the nod of the referee.
And now looking for that box kick. Yeah, rightly so there. Not sure referee spotting there, but the Spanish player was not bound correctly there, maybe. So good read by the Georgian coming around there. We saw the change in bind right away after
Yeah, again, just the referee not giving him the nod, and a good fair play from the Georgians, just not going straight onto the ball.
And another huge kick there, this time well taken there.
Tackle! Good.
Tackle need to release there. And here's that man, he carries so hard.
How explosive he is.
For a man his size, Iboba has just got this insane explosiveness, able to launch and accelerate from a really short distance. He's really an impact player, and he's one of the reasons why Spain is in this final today. All praise to him.
Finish! Perfect.
Now Georgia with possession again, they're going to look for that box kick.
So we just got a bit of exchange with the box, couple
Not
of box
very
kicks.
far here, but letting that ball bounce, and offside unfortunately. Yeah, you
got to be within the meters of the ruck after the kick.
That
And
kick
Guzman,
not going very far.
Guzman
and
Garcia opting for the kick now.
yeah,
We know he's got the distance. He missed too. Bit of confidence drop off after the second kick.
well, if he converts this kick, Spain will take the lead.
It is going to be
It's
so
going to be
hard.
more than a converted try then.
Yeah.
16 points to 8.
Oh, it's great thinking. Definitely great thinking. I like the confidence that he's got it on himself now. He's got a good strike. Distance never an issue with him.
Vanessa Garcia here.
And off the post, not getting the kick. Georgians clearing out. And that gets it out. So it's going to be Spanish throw in. Couple meters outside of the 22. So again, not extending that lead. Third missed kick of the day for Guzman Garcia. Very uncharacteristic. We're going to have a couple of substitution on the Spanish side. Fresh bodies. That's only 4.5 minutes left. Spain still controlling the game, getting a penalty, just pulling lifter's arm in the line out. Obieta is pointing to the post, probably going for 3 points here.
Captain.
Yeah, very unfortunate to miss that first kick, and another shot at the cherry here.
Yeah, look, they're getting another option. Again, it's going to be Tejerina. He's going to be taking the charge of this kick. Guzman Garcia, he was substituted just a second ago.
Alfonso Tirana here with a kick. An opportunity to take Spain to a 2-score lead into final. With only 4 minutes to be played. And again,
And over.
getting it through this time.
Gets it done.
And Spain extending their lead 16 points to 8. Georgia will need to pull off a miracle here at the Marketa to retain their title.
We got a huge crowd, huge cheer from the crowd. Not the biggest of crowds, but they surely trying to get themselves heard.
Spain, 3.5 minutes between them and the championship. Can they hold out?
Abel with a strong carry.
Good. Come back.
We're going to come back for that knock-on.
They still had that advantage.
You can see his lip just open up there a little bit. This man has been phenomenal throughout the tournament.
Bringing it back to the scrum.
Time ticking down.
Now this time around, Georgian's got to put all in it. Got to win the penalty or win the ball somehow. 2.5 minutes left. If they want to compete for the final spot properly, they need to get onto the ball as quick as they can. Maybe even opting for a drop kick just to close up the gap of 8 points. Back to 5. Another kick of receipt.
Huge Huge scrum here by Georgia. And winning the penalty.
There you go.
That is that fight that I was talking about. When the chips are down.
And pushing it forward.
And now 10 meters. Surely they'll take the conversion here. Get the 3 points.
You got to go for the 3. There's not enough time for a second restart.
There's not enough time. You have to go for the
Take
3
the
points
3
here.
if you want to go for one more play. Going to the corner.
Georgia going to the corner, unfortunately. Not too sure if that was the smartest shot. Not finding good distance as well on that
Not
kick.
even the best kick. They're going to be a little bit too far out. And with 2 minutes to play, even if you score now, you still got the conversion. Walk to the kickoff. It's just going to take the time out.
Not too sure if that was a good call there.
Yeah, going to the post to close up the game. You still need 8 points. That is just a little bit too far out for that one try.
Georgia not getting good distance on the kick either. Now you've really put your team under a lot of pressure there. Take the 3 points. Come back and push. You have possession again.
Query. Let's go. Stay at 2.
Time ticking away here. Only a minute left. Maybe a minute and a half. Georgia securing the line out, setting up their maul. They'll need to drive now. They need to give it their all.
They got an advantage.
They have an advantage here, but time running down. Time the biggest
Not
problem
the
here for
best
Georgia. And
Bring
again,
it
we're
back
going to
to
come
the
back for the
penalty.
advantage. Surely now you got to kick it over.
Not even enough time. They probably just going to run
Kick
out.
the ball, get the restart, and try to score again.
Yeah, you don't need to tap and go and not take a conversion at all.
You got to take a kick at the post now from here.
Now you're pointing, you got a drop kick. You literally got 20 seconds. Not sure if they're going to get that restart.
Very, very, very unfortunate decision there. I don't understand why they didn't go for the 3 the first time around.
Yeah.
In a much better position as well.
Maybe just not know the clarity on the pitch, on the comms, or didn't know. The referee saying that they
There will
are
be a
going to
restart.
restart.
This is a massive kick. Do not rush it. Take your time. Huge kick. And
gets the
getting
ball.
it through. Is there more drama here at the Marketa Stadium?
5 points in it. And it's probably going to be a long drop off. You want to push Georgians as far back as you can.
1 minute left. The referee, Spain, just a minute away from winning it. Georgia, a minute away. They have to somehow get this ball. They got to play it out, the Georgians. Is there heartbreak here at the Marketa Stadium? Georgia cannot afford to kick this ball away. They need to keep possession and turnover.
Did they see? Oh,
How
knock
good
it
is
on.
that man? Turnover here by Spain. And penalty. Incredible.
Wow.
Shot at post here. Take your time. Spain will be the champions.
And that's
Time of the
the
night,
game.
Spain.
Your Rugby Europe Under-18s Championship champions for the year.
Unbelievable.
How good.
Spain, your new Rugby Europe Under-18 champions, ending that long streak of the Georgians, getting over the line and winning it. Absolutely incredible scenes here at the Marketa Stadium. What a tournament by the Spanish team. They have been nothing short of incredible.
Just look at those pictures. All the joy on one side, heartbroken on the other side of the pitch.
Heartbreak for Georgia here. Rugby, as any other sport, can be a very cruel game. Only one winner at the end of it, but Spain have somehow managed it. And they are the European champions for 2025.
They were on the receiving end of only 11 points throughout the whole tournament.
11
How good
points.
is that?
Absolutely incredible effort here.
That's your proper champions mindset. You just can't afford to receive any
I'm going to make
points
my way to the
whatsoever.
touchline for the presentation. I will join you guys from down there shortly. Aaron will keep you entertained until the presentation.
100%.
What a game
We're
we
gonna
have
keep this
witnessed.
going.
The champions once again, Spain.
There you go, you can see the pictures, all the Georgians down to their knees. It was so good over tournament. Real fight from the both sides. And Spanish side going all out with those celebrations. Definitely, this young side, they are going to be something different in those next 5 years. Where these guys going to be? World Cup 2031, that's where we actually going to expect most of these players end up. Now this is not the end for our Rugby Europe Championship 2025. We still got under 20s putting their bodies on the line. There's going to be 4 games to be played. We'll be kicking off with Poland taking on Switzerland at 11. Followed up 1:30, Romania getting their fight for 5th spot against Germany. And then it's going to be the local side of Czechia against very good young side from Belgium at 4 p.m. And the final of the under-20s tournament, Portugal against Netherlands, 6:30. That is going to finish up our whole week or week and a half in Prague. But now, let's head to the field in a second. We can see all those congratulations still going on within those two sides, showing as much of a respect as they can. Huge scenes throughout the tournament. So many youngsters putting their hand up to be picked into the professional teams all over Europe. We know lots of Georgians already having played in France. Same with the Spanish guys, to be fair. Plus, the Spanish league is going really well on its own. And it's hard to pick man of the match. So many good performances all over the show. And the Spanish team, they are just loving this winning feeling. Right, so we're getting ready. The captain of the Georgian side ready for the interviews in a second.
I'm here with the Georgian captain. Heartbreak there right at the end. Your team played so well throughout the tournament, just missing out here in the final.
Yeah, I mean, it was tough. Spain was good. Spain is a good team. We were not expecting all that, but we tried our best, put our 100% effort in. I mean, it was bad luck, I guess.
Very unfortunate. Spain meeting you physically, very surprising, but they came out really firing, dominating possession as well throughout the game.
Yeah, our discipline was quite bad. That was the issue, I think. That gave the Spain advantage, and they took it well, I guess.
Very unfortunate there. I'll let you go and console your team. Best of luck. I'm sure you guys will come back firing next year.
Of course. Next year we're going to win it. I promise you that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. The Georgian coach. Coach, unfortunately, not able to get over the line. A huge fight back from your team at the end.
Yeah, we made a lot of mistakes, and congratulate to Spain. They deserve this win, and they made less mistake, and they won the game.
What was the difference between the two sides? For us in the commentary box, both of these teams fighting really hard. Spain just bossing possession and managing somehow to get over the line.
Yeah, but we cannot control the ball because we had so many penalties, and it's a result.
Unfortunately, Coach, commiserations once again, and thank you so much. Huge effort from the Georgian team as always.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
How do you feel right now? Let's just get that out of the way.
I feel delighted. I mean, all the work we did, this is the result, you know. We won finally, and I mean, this is our first step. We're gonna keep growing, and we're looking for the future.
Absolutely superb performance by yourself as well as your front row. Just meeting this Georgian side on every aspect. Physically, nobody expected you guys to compete at the intensity that you guys have.
First of all, I want to congratulate Georgia because they're very intense, they're very physical, but we've been practicing a lot, and in the weight room, in the field, and this is the result. You know, we have very good front rows, and I think overall we have a very good team.
Absolutely incredible performance. Do you have a message for your team and the people watching at home?
I want to thank all our teammates, all the staff, and I want to say that to all the people watching that we're going to keep growing, we want more, and also I want to say hi to my grandpa from here.
Absolutely amazing. I'll let you go and celebrate with your team. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Coach, what does it feel like to be a European champion?
Yeah, we are really happy for all of the boys, for all of the staff. They do an incredible job during this preparation for this tournament, and we are really, really, really happy, really happy.
What an incredible performance by a team. Single-digit numbers conceded throughout the entire tournament. How good has that defense been?
Yeah, we are working hard in the defense. It's like DNA of the union in under 20s and under 18. We think that this is a key point of us. We are happy to compete with the Tier 1 level as high as possible all time, and we are really, really happy with the boys.
Georgia came back fighting in that second half. Towards the end especially, we know they have that fighting spirit in them. Do you have a message for them?
Yeah, for us it's the first time that we win Georgia in under 18s, and it's a big honor because we know the job that they are doing. It's an incredible team, incredible staff too. For us it's a big honor. We are really happy that continue growing with Georgia and these kind of nations. I'm happy, really, really happy.
Absolutely gigantic performance by you and your team, Coach. I'll let you go and celebrate. We'll have the trophy presentation coming soon.
Yeah, thank you so much for everything, and we're going to enjoy it and celebrate it, of course.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
There you go, that's great mindset from both ends of the field. Georgians already looking for that next year, how they're going to improve, what they're going to bring back to the championship next year. And then Spain just loving the winning feeling, finally getting one over Georgia at this level. That is huge for not just this group, but the whole of Spanish rugby, building this as a foundation for those years to come.
Through receive the medals. Medals being handed out to them by the Rugby Europe match commissioners. A huge effort by the Netherlands, finishing third in this year's competition and getting a victory tonight as well to end things off on a positive. And then we have it. Your third place in this year's Under-18 Championship goes to the Netherlands. Now in a very tightly contested final, and unfortunate to not get over the end tonight, Georgia coming in second place and coming through to receive their medals presented by the Rugby Europe Match Commissioner staff. A huge round of applause to this Georgian team. They have put in a gigantic effort once again this year. They have won this tournament a few years in a row now, and once again just falling a little short this year, but a huge proud effort by the Georgian team. I'm sure the boys will take this and come back stronger next year and compete to be the champions once again. All right, there we have it. Georgia in second place, receiving their medals. And now, for the champions of this year, Rugby Europe Under-18, the winners, and rightly so, Spain, coming through to receive her medals. And the trophy presented by Rugby Europe. A really massive effort by the Spanish this year, having that astonishingly good defense, not allowing anything to creep past them, and rightly so deserved winners at the end of this championship. As we see the banner being placed in front of this team, they're almost ready to receive the trophy. And the trophy being presented by Rugby Europe, Audrey van der Plas. We invite the winning captain here to receive the trophy. Absolutely amazing effort from this young Spanish team. We can see how much this means to them. Crowned champions of Rugby Europe Under-18 for 2025. A huge effort from the Spanish pack, and they'll definitely be celebrating late into the night. A cool evening here in Prague, but what a performance by this team. They definitely brought the fire. They gave us such enjoyable running rugby, and rightfully lifting their trophy at the end of it all. We can see how much this means to them. What an effort once again by the Spanish team.
the championship done for those under 18s. Great performances all over the show. We're gonna bring it back to tomorrow's game, still under 20s to finish on a high. 4 games ahead with new champions to be crowned as well.
Urging some injured players to come and join in here. This team has been special. Outstanding players, but our player of the tournament, Guzman Vinicius Garcia. Come through and collect your trophy, please. What an incredible performance by this player. One minute. What a performance by you and your team. How does it feel? Can you just describe this feeling to us right now?
It's amazing to win for the first time in under 18 against Georgia, and it's amazing.
What a performance by you throughout this entire tournament, just dominating from their backline, getting the conversions, scoring tries, once again in the final, getting that try. How incredible is that?
Yeah, thank you. It's the work of the team, and it's not only me, it's all the team, It's a work of all the team, and that's it.
Amazing. I'll let you go and celebrate further. Once again, huge congratulations to you and your team. Champions, Rugby Europe 2025.
Thank you.